Okay.
About you.
All right.
Let's see. 1 o'clock should be good.
All right. Good morning, Facebook. I don't know why I keep saying Facebook. YouTube. Good morning, Shantastic. Uh, Good morning, and welcome. I am a little disturbed this morning. I've seen several videos. I don't know what it was. I got up early this morning. Good morning, China Doll. Good morning, Desi. Good morning, Miss Hogg. Good morning, Tampa Girl. Good morning, JL. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome. This particular live is in response of a Jaded Nerd. And let me say this. I subscribed to Jaded Nerd a long time ago. And I enjoyed his content. Good morning, Deanna or Irving. Now, for the last going on a week now, I haven't been able to be on YouTube regularly. So a lot of stuff I've missed. However, this morning, some of the things that I'm hearing, I am totally exasperated. Not that I cannot believe that people behave like this, because it's evident they do. And for all of you that believe that YouTube is not real life, I need you to step back and reevaluate. This is real life, because it is destroying the lives of people. It is making people so uncomfortable. The behaviors of what these people are doing. Yes, Deanna, it is totally ridiculous. And I'm feeling some kind of way about it. Not fear. All right. Let me put that out. It is not fear that I'm feeling. It is not false information appearing to be real. That's not what I'm feeling. What I am feeling is, I guess, some anger because you confide in someone and they don't have the wherewithal to understand that they don't understand what confidence is. And I'm watching and I'm learning that people befriend you and use you to get information on you and then try to control you. So let me say this to everybody. Good morning, Doreen Bronx. Good morning and welcome. Monk Chip, welcome. Courtney Miss D, welcome. Welcome, and God bless all of you. Listen. We've got to be more conscientious. We've got to be more discerning. Vanji, good morning. We need to be more use that discernment. Now, I talked about that voice within you that leads you and guides you, and that when we overstep that voice, so often it gets us into trouble. Discern the people that you are in relationship with or in association with. Be mindful. Good morning, Mimi. It's good to see you. I'm like I said, I am totally sexy and complete. Good morning. I am really you know what? I can't even find the words that someone would stoop so low. But let me put this warning out. With every spiritual fiber in my being. I am going to say this. I'm going to say this, and I'm saying it from all the way from the bottom of my foot. I am saying this, that those people who are doing this, you are going to fall sooner than you think. And my inner feeling, your time is really limited. You've gotten away, you've gotten by with a lot of stuff, but understand you won't get away. Good morning, on site April. Welcome, welcome. You've gotten by. You've gotten by. You have gotten by, but you have not gotten away. Okay? You have not gotten away. You reap what you sow. And sooner than later, you are going to wake up. As a matter of fact, let me do this. I decree and declare that everything you've done, everything you've done is going to manifest on yourself. Everything that you've put out will manifest on you, because you seek to destroy people's lives for a click and a view. And those kind of people, they destroy themselves, and you are destroying yourself. But getting back to my feelings, I'm really done. I am really done. I am so done that you have no conscience, no heart, no heart, no feelings for anyone else uh, but yourself. You have become so iced, so cold. But I'm going to say to Jaded Nerd, man, keep your head up. There is no shame. There is no shame in who you are, in what you are, and what you have. There is no shame. And officially, I am stating I stand with, I stand by, I stand for Jaded Nerd. Okay? I'm letting it be known. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Y'all know, y'all don't hear me cussing. I do my best not to cuss, but let a motherfucker come for me. Let a motherfucker come for me. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I will deal with you swift and fucking deadly. Swift and deadly. Now you can take that how you want it. I am the one that you really want to fuck with, because I'll hunt you down like a motherfucking dog. And Lord, forgive me. And then we'll have some YouTube peace. I apologize to all of those that, see me in a different light. But this makes me, it just angers me that people do this kind of stuff. And again, it's our people. It's our people. Haven't we learned yet? Don't you see the handwriting on the wall? You're a tool. And then you get up here and talk Black power, and you talk Black people coming together. I don't get it. China Doll, please forgive me for that emotional outburst. I really do apologize. Hey, Felicia Fee, good morning. I'm really, I am, again, my words are somewhat escaping me, because it is difficult for me to stomach the fact that people would do stuff like this and to threaten to expose somebody. Come on. What day are we living in? And see, that's the point. That's the point. These people are not living in reality. They're living the Dallas life, the Falcon Crest Life and all this kind of stuff, thinking that they're the star of the show, that they're this big star and all this kind of stuff. But baby, it's just a matter of time, and everybody is going to see it. Everybody is going to see it. My hope is that JL, good morning and welcome. My hope is that God spares you, and when it comes back on you, that you have a chance to repent. That's my thing. I just hope you have a chance to repent, because you're playing Russian roulette and somebody's going to step to you. Somebody is going to step to you sooner or later, and they are going to hurt you. And they're going to hurt you with the anger of everyone that you have made a victim. They're going to hurt you. Warning comes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You're very haughty now. You're extremely haughty. You think that you are on top and that you can actually do this and it's okay. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before someone comes through the window, comes through the back door, breaks the front door down, and totally mutilates you and make a public example. Good morning, Cutie Pie. Gwen Daniels, good morning and welcome. It's just a matter of time, people. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. It is a matter of time. And believe me, when people find out about it, they're not going to be asking so much of what happened. More or less what they're going to do is seek to make sure that it is real. And when they find out that it's real, you're going to see a huge celebration on YouTube. This sector is going to have such a celebration for your demise. Very few people are going to feel for you because very few people have been spared. Robbie on the rails, welcome. Welcome. I agree. I agree. People pay attention. They don't have much more time. They don't have much more time. It's only for a specific slice of time that evil can believe that they're reigning. They believe that they are reigning and they're running YouTube. However, time is winding down. It's not as long as it has been. So I'm going to say this not only to Jaded Nerd, but I'm going to say this to everybody in this chat and whoever happens to watch the replay of this video. Keep your head up. Deanna Irving, keep your head up. Keep your, well, the clock is, Deanna, the clock is running out. Believe me. Good morning, Ron Price. Believe me, the clock is running out. They are becoming more desperate. And you can see that by the behavior and the things that they do. They are becoming more desperate because they're running out of evil things to do. Believe me, they're running out. K Got Body, good morning. And welcome. Welcome to you all. Believe me when I tell you, you can take what I'm saying to the bank and you will begin to see it unfold very shortly. So Deanna, keep your head up. All the stuff that they're trying to put out about you, you know, all of us that know you and admire you, we got you. We got you. We got you. We're not, I mean, my observation of what's been going on is that people from that particular group and associated with that group have been leaving the group, but they've been infiltrating other groups and causing confusion. You know, and I had saw this a while back, and I never said anything. I never said anything. But I had watched different individuals. Sean Bradley, welcome. Good morning. I have watched these different individuals come from over there and infiltrate and behind the scenes start doing crazy stuff with people. Remember, when somebody comes at you, they have to have an end. There's no way they can come for you from the outside and it makes a big splash. But if they have an in, somebody on the inside. So be very mindful, be very discerning of who joins your chat, who subscribes to you. Be very, very vigilant. Be vigilant. You know, a lot of us are concerned about the numbers. Listen, my numbers have been fluctuating ever since I've been on here. If I make it to 1,000, fine. If I don't, that's not the important thing. The important thing to me is to reaching somebody and broadening their perspective, helping to broaden their mind. That's my objective. That's what I'm here for. So watch the people that join themselves to you, or better yet, attaches themselves to you. Because a lot of them are nothing more than succubus. They suck up information. They hear what you say and they construe it in a way to create a narrative that is out of context. So I pray to everybody, please, please, please keep your head up. And Jaded Nerd, this too will pass. Just as sure as I'm sitting here talking, this is going to pass. This is going to pass. It's going to pass. And it's going to be all right. Keep doing what you're doing. As Tracy said, they mad, y'all. They mad. They mad. Why they mad? The reason why they mad is they know that you're going someplace that they can't go. They're trying to go on the backs of others. They're trying to go someplace by creating havoc. Havoc doesn't last. It doesn't last. And you can't keep doing it. You can't keep doing it because it's no longer new. It's no longer a surprise. It's no longer unexpected. It's no longer unexpected. Good morning, Felicia Fee. It's no longer unexpected. We know what's coming. We know that you have to do something because you need to stay relevant because you are not relevant. And all of you that are fighting amongst yourself, hear me. All of you that are fighting amongst yourself, stop, take stock in what's going on around you, because A lot of you have lost focus on the goal. You become super sensitive about people and things that take your mind away from your goal. The unnecessary beefing for stupidity, unbelievable. And meanwhile, the entity that you have been warring with to get them silenced, to get them shut down, they're still doing what they do. But meanwhile, your focus is off because you're busy arguing and beefing and all this kind of stuff. And I've watched that. I've watched that with several of the content creators who had issues with that entity. I have watched it no longer be about them and winds up being about those that were in alliance or those that were in agreement or those that had a common goal. Now that common goal has been splintered. It has been splintered. You often hear me talk about emotional intelligence, not getting in your feelings, going under the feeling to uproot the reason why you have that emotional lack of control. Pull yourself together. Keep your eye on the prize and stop fighting amongst yourselves who have a common goal. Who cares what Sean Bradley is doing? Who cares what Jay Wilson is doing? Who cares what Phi Babe is doing? Who cares what or what they're saying? There is a person on here that has control over people that are sending them out to destroy people's livelihoods for a dime. They're doing it for clicks and views. They're doing it for a Google AdSense check or whatever they call it. They're doing it to remain relevant. They're doing it to be seen by larger platforms and by platforms by media conglomerates in order to move to another level. And the carnage that they're leaving behind is not worth it. It's not worth us fighting and bickering amongst ourselves when this needs to be taken care of. Why are these people still on here? If one person has supposedly have silenced them, how do we allow them to come back on and do what they do, and we sit back and fight amongst each other? Would y'all please stop the craziness? Put your differences aside. One thing I've learned about white people in working with white people, one thing I've learned about them, and I want you all to get this, and somebody's going to be blessed by this. If you observe, they will fight amongst each other, but when they have a common goal, they put all that aside and they go after that common goal. So if you, with your black self, is the common goal for them to get rid of, they're going to band together, forget about all the animosity towards each other or the dislike for each other. They're going to put it aside and they're going to come for you. They're going to band together and come for you. Let's start using that principle. No, I'm not going to argue with her. I'm not going to beef with this one. I'm not going to beef with that one. I'm not going to call Sean Bradley this. I'm not going to call Jay Wilson that. I'm not going to call Rita this. And let's use a common goal. Let's get together, put all the differences aside, because let's face it, we are all different. We are all different. We have different frames of reference, different frames of thought. However, when there's a common goal, we all want to reach the same goal. Let's come together. Let's make it uncomfortable for people to violate. Let's make it uncomfortable for people to bully. We talk a good game. And see, this is the thing that I've been observing with a lot of the content creators. We talk a good game until we have beef. When we have beef, we throw all that out the window and we go in ferociously. And I try my best not to get emotional about it, but sometimes you just can't help it. I do my best to work through it. But people, we have got to do better. And I'm not just saying we've got to do better. I mean the verb, we've got to do better. Separate yourself from your feelings and let's come together and let's take care of this for once and for all. For once and for all. Because this is ridiculous. It really is. It really is. It really is. And again, it's the same people all the times. Good morning, Designed by V. Ron Price, welcome. It is the same people doing the same things all the time. And you notice they have these people have a low self-esteem. Everyone involved with this entity, they all have a low self-esteem and low self-worth. Someone once said, if you cut the head off of the snake dies. It becomes neutralized. Let's neutralize the snake. Again, everyone, keep your head up. Put our differences aside and join together for one goal. Get your brooms, your mops, your mop buckets, get your scrub brushes, and let's scrub this place down clean. And get rid of all this mess. This is embarrassing as a Black person to look at this. And again, people may not believe it, but the powers that be are watching. And not only are they watching, but they're taking notes. They are taking notes. And you know, like I do, whenever they take notes, they use those notes, they use them to manipulate and control. YouTube is a vehicle, a tool wherein we could do marvelous things for our community. Let's get cracking. Let's get working. Let's do this. Let's do this. We can do this. Sherry Land, welcome. Good morning. We can do this. If anyone is in fear, your first step will always, your first step will always begin to alleviate the butterflies in your stomach. I got a chance yesterday to catch part of Rico's live, his first live and his first interview, which I have to give Rico props um, for moving in another direction. And one of the questions that was asked of Rico was about stage fright. Now, whenever we are about to do something that we've never done before, or even some things that we've done before, especially when it comes to performing on stage and even coming on YouTube, because I'm sure everybody remembers the first time you came live on YouTube, you were a little uncomfortable because you didn't quite have your niche on how to approach it, on how to do it, and all that kind of stuff. Broken heart, welcome. However, the more you did it, the more confidence you acquired. And even if you come on now, those of you that have been on longer than me, even if you have butterflies in your stomach now when you do these things, you have now learned to use that to empower you. So this is what I'm saying. Use the fear to empower you. Use it as a fuel. Push past the fear. Because when you push past the fear, so often, and I'm sure, let me say this. When I say this, I want everybody that agrees, that have experienced it, to put a 1. When you push past it, you look back and you see that, hey, what was I afraid of? It was nothing to be afraid of. It's just an adjustment. Just an adjustment. So you use it as fuel. Because look, if you go back right now, if everybody was to go back, if everybody was to be quiet, trust me, it would be worse. So let's not go back. Let's move forward. Let's get the job done. We have reported. We have done. We have done. Lord have mercy. The word escapes me right now. You know, so much has been done, and it seems like it has not worked. The authorities know. They are aware of what's going on, and again, they are watching. But the arm of the law is like this. I'm sure a lot of us have heard this statement that the arm of the law is very long. And what they have a tendency to do is to sit back and build their case. And anytime that they come for you, they never come for you with one charge. They have a plethora of charges that you have to face. So I'm sure they are watching. and they are building their case. But at the same time, we just cannot sit idly and do nothing. We have to make sure that our sector of YouTube is safe. Is safe. There are so many talented content creators that are afraid. They are afraid to make channels. They're afraid to start their platform because they don't want to be confronted or deal with these things that are going on. Welcome, 6 of 7. It's good to see you. Petitions, that's the word. We've done the petitions. So they have all this material. They have all this evidence, and they're just watching. But at the same time, we cannot be vicious to each other while they are building a case, because trust me, if they're watching that entity, they're watching everybody else too. Believe me, they're watching everyone else too. So we have to be circumspect. We have to make sure that our position and our demeanor is straight up. So again, that means putting all our differences aside and focusing on the task at hand, getting these individuals so uncomfortable that they don't want to be on YouTube, that they don't want to behave like this. Only one, welcome. Welcome. Believe me, my people, let's focus. Okay? Let's focus. You know, my mother used to have a saying. I'm trying to remember how that goes. I think it was something like, teeth and tongue may fall out, but the mouth will still work. In other words, sometimes we bite our tongue with our teeth. Does that stop us from eating? Does it stop us from speaking? No, it doesn't. So let's put our differences aside. And every content creator, every sub that is in this chat right now, I want you to keep your head up and be encouraged and be strengthened. Be strengthened for the task. And Jaded Nerd, you have a lot of love over here. I really don't care what you got. It don't matter to me. I enjoyed you before. I enjoyed your content before. I'm going to continue to enjoy your content. And I don't look at you side-eyed. I don't look at you funny. I don't feel funny about what I heard. You are still Jaded Nerd as far as I'm concerned. And you are an asset to YouTube. So whoever have a problem with that, that's their own personal problem. Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews, good morning. Good morning to you and welcome. Welcome. Believe me, we have your back. We are supporting you. We are supporting you. That's all I wanted to say, people. I just needed to get that off because it really, really vexed my spirit when I got up and I, heard El Teddy, and then I heard Really Bitch, and then Beauty by Joyce. And I'm like, are you serious? Oh, and then I watched his video. I watched Jaded Nerd's video, which, I mean, it infuriated me to the point where I just wanted to grab somebody by the throat. And I try not to get to that place, you know. But let's hold each other up. We are all we got on this YouTube. We're all we got. We are all we got. We are all we have. And if we continue to rip each other apart and shred each other and expose each other, this sector of YouTube will definitely disappear. It will self-destruct. We're more powerful than that. Understand, we are creators. We are creators. We are the creators of everything that you see, even though we have not gotten credit for what we have created. We are creators. We are builders. We are the backbone of this country. Let's take our place. Let's take our place. Let's stand up and be counted. Let's be counted. Again, I want to encourage you to put all that hatefulness amongst ourselves aside and focus on what we need to do to get this particular entity completely annihilated. And let me say this to you. You'll find that once we come together, it's easier done than said. It's so much easier if we do it together. There's some truth in that saying, together we stand and divided we fall. We are stronger together than we are separate. Let me say that again. We are stronger together than we are separated. Can y'all do me a favor and hashtag that in the chat? Hashtag, we're stronger together than we are separated. I don't see nobody hashtagging it. We are stronger together than we are separated. Well, let's take that on this day. Let's take that and let's share that today. As a matter of fact, let's share that. We are stronger together than we are separated. I don't care how many followers, how many subs you have. If you are separated, you are not that strong at all. But together, we can get this done. So I'm going to say to everybody, put that in your heart. Hey, Skillet, welcome. Put that in your heart. And somewhere along the day, it is where I am. It is now 10:30 in the morning. Share that with somebody today. Share that with somebody today. We are stronger together than we are separated. Share that with them. And I guarantee you, it will not only bless their day, but it'll bless your day as well. We need to get back on focus. We need to get back on point. We need to get back on our, our job. We need to get back. We need to get back. This hair on my lip is giving me a fit. I'm gonna have to cut this off. uh, yeah, let's do this. Let's share this today because it is a reminder. It is both a reminder of where we come from and our stock and what is in us. And I believe that that will strengthen a lot of people today. So I thank everyone for coming in. I appreciate you allowing me to vent and to express my feelings on that particular issue. And I decree and declare unto you today that this day will be the most fantastic day of your life. Doors will open that were closed, and doors for your destruction that were open will close. Windows will be open and blessings will be poured out upon you. And you walk in peace. That calamity cannot touch you. I declare much love to you, more love than your mind can conceive, more love than your heart can feel, and more love than your hands can hold. Have a wonderful and a fearless Friday. Thank you so much, everyone.